Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and this is going to be a very quick video. So, Heliolisk has been announced as a new Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And is it any good? The verdict is very quick and swift, and that is no, it is not. It sucks. But guess what? It got a new move. They finally added Parabolic Charge into the game. You know that move that Dedenne was supposed to have but never did? Well, now it does. And guess what? It sucks. In the games, in the main base games, it heals you. So, why bother? It's like a super high energy cost for 65 damage versus like Thunderbolt, which does 90 damage. I don't know Niantic, why do? There better be like down the line some update where they fix Parabolic Charge so that it actually heals you. I mean, they have Feather Dance. Feather Dance does something similar to that. You know, it debuffs your opponent like guaranteed 100%. So why can't they do that to Parabolic Charge? I don't know. But either way, let's forget the intro today. We're getting this video out quick, okay? Jonkus, screw you for being on the other side of the world where you get to these Pokemon before I can. By the way, I'm just kidding. I love you, Jonkus. But god damn it, I am always so late to these. Even when I wake up super early, it's like, oh, they're out at 10 a.m. Well, it doesn't matter. Jonkus posted 8 hours ago. All right, anyway, so yes, Heliolisk. Here he is. Or here he is somewhere. I don't know. He's over there somewhere. Yeah, it's a reptile. Looks cool as hell. His attack animation is really dope. His like, it's based off of those reptiles that their neck like puffs up around them to give them like a big Dracula collar to like make them look big and intimidating. It's based off of those reptiles. Can't remember what they're called. I'm sure some very smart someone. I was gonna say child, but I feel like anybody could name that reptile in the comments, but someone will know who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about in the comments. Either way, so it's got Volt Switch, which is nice. It has Thunderbolt, Grass Knot, and Bulldoze, as well as Parabolic Charge. So in the first few battles here, I used Bulldoze, and then I had a Swampert no shield against me, and I felt like an idiot, so changed it back to Grass Knot. So anyway, let's go through the team that I decided to run here. So I forgot to mention this. I can't even say it. Heliolisk is a normal and an electric type, so it's weak to fighting. So that's a big problem. So I decided to run Altaria in the lead with Dragon Breath, Moonblast, and Sky Attack, and then we got Registeel as our safe swap with Lock On, Flash Cannon, and Frickety. Can I play? Hang on, maybe I'll play a clip of me doing Focus Blast while I drink my energy drink. My mouth is very dry. I just realized that I don't have time to go searching for a clip of me doing the Focus Blast bit, so instead you just get to watch me drink my energy drink. Anyway, oh yeah, by the way, Guayaki, Yerba Mate, sponsor me. And then we have Heliolisk in the back with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and Grass Knot. So, yeah, I don't even know what else to say. This is in the Open Great League. Let's just get through these battles so I can post this goddamn video. So I can be before Home Slice Henry, maybe. Nah, no. Home Slice Henry is definitely gonna be before me. Anyway, we picked up a positive lead opponent, switched into a Bastiodon. We're gonna be coming in with our Registeel here, so we gotta keep that Shout Out Victory Bell away from our Heliolisk. One of the things I really like about switching a Registeel into a Bastiodon is that you are able to lock on down before the opponent gets to another charge move. So that gives you some energy on the back end. So let's see what comes out to counter this, and it's going to be a Defense Deoxys, so that's fine with me. So Defense Deoxys is also going to be Heliolisk, so my Heliolisk has basically no use. Zero use here, so I'm actually going to switch back into the Altaria, knowing that they can't really switch out of this. They have to stay in, because Shadow Victory Bell is going to get it's gonna do nothing. The Razor Leafs are double resisted, so I'm gonna shield this up. It's probably gonna be a Psycho Boost, I'm imagining, because he built up a lot of energy. So now he's gonna throw another Psycho Boost. This time it is double debuff, so I'm not worried about this second Psycho Boost. And he stays in for a little bit. Shadow Victory Bell comes in, and then we go for the Sky Attack, because even though those Razor Leafs are double resisted, just Shadow Victory Bell is insane. It's absolutely insane. So what I'm going to do is try to come in here and throw a Flash Cannon. And they actually throw at the same time I do, which is pretty interesting. I think they were trying to throw on my Altaria, but instead they threw on my Registeel, which is even better. And I had the Flash Cannon, so that takes that out. And then Defense Axis comes in to counter me down. And then I think I just come in with the Heliolisk, because I'm like, Defense Axis is low enough that I can probably... Oh, look at those counters, man. Heliolisk that has no bulk to it. It has no bulk to it. This Pokemon is awesome in the base games, by the way. Okay, so we simultaneously KO. That's annoying, man. That's annoying. Okay, number 2. This is the best one. I don't know why I didn't play it first. I'm just playing them in order, okay? These are literally... I went 4-1 in the first set. Okay, picking up another positive lead. The opponent comes in with a Skarmory. Hey! We got a use for Heliolisk. We got a use for Heliolisk. And the opponent does not even bait the Brave Bird, so I'm not shielding this. So I'm going to be throwing a couple of Volt Switches here. And then we're going to throw this Thunderbolt before they get to another Sky Attack, because we don't want that now, do we? And then that Swampierre is definitely bound to come back out, and there he is. And here's my Bulldoze. Yeah, it could have been a Grass Knot. It could have been a Grass Knot. They probably thought, oh, it's an Electric type move. No, dude, it was a Grass Knot. You should have shielded that. Anyway, so I'm gonna come back in with the Altaria. They have a Nidoqueen. So this is still a positive matchup for Nidoqueen now, just because of the Poison Fang debuffs. Debuffs, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for them to throw their Poison Fang, and then I'm going to switch into my Registeel, because my Registeel is going to double resist the poison type attacks. And then I actually don't think I'm going to shield anything. Like, I'm hoping that they just, I don't even care if they go for the Earth Power. It doesn't KO, and the poison jabs are not going to take me out. So we land the thing there, the Flash Cannon, and now we're going to no-shield this Earth Power. Oh, wait, they baited with Poison Fang. Now you look like a fool. Alright, so we're going to be throwing another Flash Cannon. Okay, Swampert comes in. That's fine. I don't really care. What are you going to throw? A Hydro Cannon? Ouch. Ouch, dude. That's... ouch. Okay, so it's an accidental CMP tie. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. That's going to be taking that thing out. And now I am going to let this go. Let me guess. Poison Fang? Wow, you really didn't learn from the first time, did you? Okay, and since I have 2 shields, I am keeping them. I'm keeping these 2 shields for the next battle, okay? Get out of my face, Nidoqueen. That was a good one. Alrighty then. Okay, so by the way, now that Walreign's a thing, you gotta watch out for Walreign, right? Like, that's why I got 2 counters to Walreign on my team. So, we pick up a positive lead. We just gotta keep our Registeel away from this, because Heliolisk can also do this. By the way, a little tip for you, if the opponent tries to Brave Bird and dip against your Altaria, throw the Sky Attack right away. It will force the CMP tie, and it will make them regret all of their Brave Bird decisions. See that? See that? That's a little tip from Home Slice Shrady. That's my new name, by the way. I'm changing my YouTube name to Home Slice Shrady. Anyway, so we see this Unova Stunfisk come in, and obviously I can't switch into the Heliolisk. Altaria still has a positive matchup against this thing, but I'm just throwing the Registeel in here, basically just because it has no use against Talonflame and Unova Stunfisk. So I'm just gonna let everything come through and just sack the whole thing. And then once this thing is gone, then I can farm down with Altaria. And then once the Unova Stunfisk is out of the way, we have 2 counters to Talonflame on our team now. So that's looking very, 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 very good. So we're going to farm this thing all the way down, which the opponent is now making huge regrets. We expected that. We expected that freaking Walreign. I knew it was going to come around eventually. There goes the Talonflame. Bye-bye, Talonflame. We're going to go for the Thunderbolt here. And this time we actually get to see Heliolisk do something. Come on, Heliolisk. Let's see it. Can you KO a freaking big, stupid walrus that used to suck and now is like top meta? Can you do it? Can you do it? 1 Thunderbolt. That's all you need, right? Right? Frickin' right. It actually did take it out. That's That actually amazed me, because Walrein has some pretty... It's a girthy boy, you know? He's got some girth to him. It's like all those... Never mind. I was going to make a very inappropriate joke. Okay, so picking up a lead against a Mew. This thing is dangerous to go against. I have a feeling I'm going to lose because it's a Mew. All right, so we're going to be trying to catch on the Registeel here, trying to catch a Wild Charge. Let's see what we do. Do they throw a Wild Charge anyway? They do. Okay, good. Good to know. All right, so now the Swampierre comes in, and we're going to be going straight for the Focus Blast here. This is going to be doing neutral damage, whereas the Flash Cannon is resisted because of Swampierre's water typing. So I do believe that if this is a Hydro Cannon, it doesn't KO, which makes it worse for me because now I get farmed down, and I also can't get to the Flash Cannon. So that's a bit rough. That's a bit rough. And I also lost. I will admit it. I lost count of how many mud shots they had, and I thought this might be a Sludge Wave, so I shielded it. Yeah. They probably have Earthquake. They probably have Earthquake. Anyway, so we farm down and we lose his shield. Great, wonderful. What else is going to be coming out? All right, a Mew. Okay, so we've got a lot of energy here. Let's dump some of it on this stupid little Mew who probably has Wild Charge and Surf, because why wouldn't it? All right, so we're trying to catch a Wild Charge here, and we catch a Surf because they baited. You frickin'... All right, so we shield, and I was like... You know, maybe I can farm down. These Volt Switches are doing a lot of damage, right? I could have just thrown the Thunderbolt, won the CMP tie, and that would have been that. But I didn't do that. That's not what I did. That's not what I did. Sableye is the last Pokemon. And it's a non-purified Sableye. So, it's gonna take a while, but yeah, here it comes. Okay, there it is. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna cue the next video up, because that's just needed to throw the Thunderbolt. That's all I needed to do. Alright, next battle. Alright, this Pokemon beats my whole team. What the frick do I do? Guess what? There's still a way to win this. So we're trying to catch a Rock Slide on our Registeel here, the big trash can, but instead they held on to their energy, so very nice on their part. We're going to be staying in here, and they're going to be farming up, and then they come in with a Poliwrath. Okay. Again, another Pokemon that can threaten my entire team. It can do super effective damage with Dynamic Punch to my Registeel, as well as my Heliolisk, and it can do double super effective damage to my Altaria with Ice Punch. So they go for an Ice Punch, which is fine, because I can actually get to a Flash Cannon now. I don't think this would KO, but if they lost count of my Lock-Ons, which, actually, I don't know, Lock-On, a Flash Cannon might have done it there. Either way, it doesn't really matter. We are going to come in with our Heliolisk. They do have enough for a Dynamic Punch, so I do decide to shield this up. We are now going to be farming down old Poliwrathicus the Masochist. As you see, he likes to be farmed down by electric type moves. He's a masochist. It's a kink thing. All right, so they come in with the dude, and that drill run would have been taking me out for sure. So I'm gonna come in with the Altaria, and their last Pokemon is a Pelipper. Okay, this can be done. This can be done. We can do this. I gotta make sure I'm recording. Am I recording? Okay, I'm recording. Thank God. All right, so they're gonna be going for the Hurricane here, but guess what? Altaria is one beefy bird. It can tank and it can take it. It can take it. All right. All right. So they know I have a move on the Heliolisk, right? So are they gonna shield this? Because they really need to. They really need to shield this. Okay, they didn't shield it. They didn't shield it. All right. Well, that's that. All right. Well, I wish I could have, you know, landed that Grass Knot on the Excadrill, but you know. All right. Here's one. Here's one where I didn't shield for some reason. Okay, picking up a negative lead, but we have two responses to old Walrus Boy in the back, and they have a Medicham. What a classy team this person's running. I bet they, I bet they run tons of simulations on PvPoke. Alrighty then. So this little nerd over here. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You're not a nerd. You're fine. Yeah, you're not a nerd. I'm a bigger nerd than anyone. I have no room to call, I have no right to call anybody a nerd, okay? I get that. Alright, so they're going straight Power Up Punch. You know what that tells me? No Ice Punch. If you're running Power Up Punch and Ice Punch, there's something wrong with you. You might be a serial killer. Like, seriously. You might want to watch out. Like, for, you know. Anyway, so that tells me I can farm this thing all the way down. We're going to have to tank a Psychic, but hey, that's the price of the opponent having a Walrein. So we're going to farm this thing all the way down. And now as soon as that wall rain comes out, we're going to throw this Moonblast because we can. And we want it to land. And I was like, this will do a lot of damage. But no, that thing is beefy as hell. All right, so we come in with the Heliolisk. And look at those volts. That one volt switch did so much damage. Okay, so we shield up this Icicle Spear. And then we're going to be... We see a Sableye come out. I go for the Thunderbolt. And this is where I make my crucial mistake. They let it go. And then they get to a foul play. And I just need to shield this. If I had time to edit, I'd put the Seinfeld, like, you know, bass music here. But I don't have time to edit. I need to get this video out. Alright, one last battle here. This one, I don't know if Heliolisk actually did anything or not, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, picking up a mirror match. Lead into an Altaria. So let's see how this one plays out. I was going to try to catch a Sky Attack on the Registeel. I tapped on it, but I tapped on it too late. So instead, I'm going to shield up. And then since I'm, like, I already spent a shield, I decided to just go for my own Sky Attack here. To try to get a shield back, basically. And now I'm going to switch into the Registeel. Now let's try to bait out their best, you know, whatever. Alright, so they're staying in. And I'm at 100 energy, so I'm just going to throw. I'm not going to farm up past 100 energy. Lock-on's pointless to do that because you don't do any damage with lock-on. Okay, so they come in with a Talonflame. That's why they didn't actually throw anything. So I go for the Focus Blast here. Definitely should have gone for the Flash Cannon. I don't know why I went for the Focus Blast. They're both resisted, but Flash Cannon gets stabbed and it takes less energy to get to. So definitely go straight Flash Cannon if you are in this situation. So it looks like they are committing to the hard farm down. Which means I'm going to come in with the Altaria. And guess what? I'm going to call their bait. They've got 100 energy. They're going to want to try to get my last shield and then throw the Brave Bird. So they throw their Flame Charge. And I'm like, you know what? Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. Go ahead. That still doesn't KO. You went for Flame Charge twice? You fool. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so they've got a Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's a pretty damn hard counter to Heliolisk. If only I had Bulldoze. Oh man, it's fine though. It's fine. Look how much damage I'm doing. Look at this. Look how much damage I'm doing with these resisted Thunderbolts. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Are you looking at it? Okay, you looked at it. Good. Good. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go down to a Power Whip here, and then I should be able to farm this thing down. I have 1 HP. And the Talonflame cannot get off anything at all. And it goes down. And I win. And I'm actually able to go positive with this stupid team. What I will say, though, is Season 1 meta is back. Altaria Registeel core. Oh, yeah. It's doing well. It's doing well. Just throw a third Pokemon in there. Doesn't really matter what it is. Heliolisk. It doesn't matter. Something that kind of sucks, but is kind of fun to run. Yeah. Put that as your third and just make it an ABB team and boom. You made a new team and it actually works. I don't know why, but Registeel and Altaria were doing it for me today. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. As long as you want to see more content like this, just be warned that most of the time there's a lot of editing done in these videos. Like 4, 5, 6, 7 hours worth of editing sometimes are put into these videos. This one, no, I'm getting this one out because it's a new Pokemon. It's already freaking noon. I gotta go. I love you guys and take it easy. It's freaking, you friggity fricks. I'm pointing at I should be pointing at the camera, not the viewfinder. I don't know. They both look pretty good. Anyway, goodbye. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Bye. Shout out to my patrons, Running Froggy, The North Star, JR91, Dracobound, Nuclear Ninjas, Ankle Weights, Umidia Lara, K, Bigler Banks, DJ Mimsy, Sawyer Man, Clapton Caveman, Moach, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Kid Kulek, Will M, Edward O'Neill, Infamous One, Daniel Timms, Ray Rafik, Insubin, Stash Shoe, Richard, Madhouse655321, Pineapple Pidgey, Doug J. Dempsey, Max, Arbor Andy, and JD3D and Chaotic.